What up, all my hoodlums, hooligans, knuckleheads, players and pimps, slayers and simps, hoes and freaks, nerds and geeks, strippers and tippers, thugs and gorillas, soldiers and kings, goddesses and queens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, and you sophisticated motherfuckers alike. Welcome to Hip Hop's biggest fan. And today, I'm going to tell y'all a story. A story I've been sitting on since September 18th, 2021. All right. It was the story about the time y'all probably read the, the title. Yeah. I lied my way in the Katt Williams dressing room. Not intentionally. I didn't do it on purpose. Word to my father. Swear to God. I had a busy week that week. Like, dog, I went to the goddamn Griselda show, was up in that motherfucker, Highlight Shame Gang, SK, what up the, Howard and shit, ran into them up in there. Then later on that week, they had, it was like the 25th commemoration of, they made a park, for where Tupac lived over near Old York Road and shit, and Katt and all that. So I went there, met the mayor, was trying to get an interview with the mayor, Brandon Scott in Baltimore. He said he would do it. I tried to hit his people up. They never got with me again, but it's okay. I'm going to catch up with him because he a hip-hop fan. That's why I want to interview him about some of his taste in hip-hop. You know what I mean? I know he a big Wu-Tang fan. So I did that week. I went to an Orioles game and shit, got pictures of the Oriole bird. So I was doing all this shit. I had a busy week. So it's a Saturday, right? It's a Saturday. I'm chilling at home. I ain't got shit to do. You know, whatever was going on. And once I was dolo, because I'm dolo. I'm chilling all day. I'm sitting at home all day. It's a Saturday. I can remember Saturday. I'm just getting drunk, right? So I talked to my homeboy, shout out to Marvin, one of my great childhood friends I've known since I can remember, right? I remember being on the phone with him at some point on Saturday, like afternoon, might have been close to evening. And somehow the Katt Williams show got brought up. And I was like, yeah, yo, damn, Katt Williams is in town. And I was like, I don't know if he brought it up, I can't remember, but I was like, yo, I should try to go down there and try to see if I can interview Katt. And I don't know, I can't remember how it went, but I was feeling good. I was getting busy all week and shit. So I said, I'm gonna go down here and work my way into the backstage and shit, right? Because the Baltimore Arena got like I used to call it the Baltimore Arena. Now it was like called the Royal Farms Arena. Shit, it's February 2023. They renovating it right now, so they don't do no events down there right now. But in September 2021, it was. It's a little side entrance right off of what the fucking street is that? Whatever. It ain't on the Baltimore Street side or the Fayette Street side or whatever. It's on the side of whatever. So I pull up there. I go straight to the door. I park illegally and shit. I'm like, man, look, I ain't about to pay for no parking because I don't even know if I'm gonna get in this motherfucker. So I parked up in the joint like I belong there. This is where I fucked up at. I had on the same shit. I had on this shirt, this Hip Hop Biggest Fan shirt, and this hat, right? Open to go through the door, and it's a booth. As soon as you walk through the door, like as I say, I'm walking through the door, like right here will be a booth where the security guards sit at and shit. I should have just kept walking. My monkey ass stop and say something to these niggas. Like I'm on a fucking list, which I'm not. Like nigga, I'm going in this motherfucker just guerrilla style. So I fucked up right there from the get-go. As I seen it, I said, damn, y'all could have just walked through because the niggas weren't paying attention. So anyway, I talked to the security guard dude. He like, I try to tell him I'm on the list. This Hip Hop's Biggest Fan. I'm on the list for the Katt Williams for media and all this. I had a little media pass and all that. They ain't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? So, like I said, I got to a dressing room. That wasn't my intent. My intent was just to get backstage, right? So, boom. I'm telling them I'm on the list. They looking through the list. Ain't nobody on the list. I said, I made up some names. Such and such told me to be here. I talked to so they gave me the number to the lady that's supposed to be in charge of that kind of thing at the arena. And of course, it's goddamn 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on a Saturday fucking night. Ain't no way to reach this fucking lady. I ain't got a personal number. They give me an office number. I know I ain't gonna reach nobody. So I called my homeboy, shout out to Blake. I called to Blake. He used to do photography and shit. He used to always get into all kind of events. He used to take pictures for high profile motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Anybody that came to Baltimore, he would have like a contract with DTLR, and I don't know how he did it, but he did. He was doing his thing. So I called him like, yo, I'm trying to ask this nigga for advice. Like, yo, what should I tell these niggas? And he was just, kind of trying to coach me through it. So I walked back in there, talked to the dudes again. They ain't trying to give me no rhythm. Some people walking in, some people walking out. I'm talking to them like I'm supposed to be. Like, hey, man, they ain't let me back there. They was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, cool. I'm making up names and shit. So then I asked the security dudes, after, I don't know, it might have been 20 minutes. I said, man, can I speak to y'all supervisor, man? Because I was invited here, right? I'm lying my ass off, right? Lying my ass off. I ain't gonna bullshit about it. So, boom. The manager come. He a younger dude. He looked like he might be in his 30s or whatever. Supposed to be that manager. And I told him, I was like, yeah, yo, I'm hip hop's biggest fan. Show my media pass. Show him my shit. I'm hip hop's biggest fan. Reggie Crawford. You know what I mean? Katt Williams, they were supposed to be back here. He was like, who invited you? I was like, man, Katt came here. I'm supposed to be here to tell him I'm here to meet him. He said, well, I'm going to go talk to Katt. I said, all right. I said, tell him Reggie Crawford sent him. So he wrote my name down. I said, tell him hip hop's biggest fan is here. He wrote hip hop's biggest fan down. He leave. I'm standing there, chilling near the security booth, right near the door, just waiting. I'm kind of waiting for rejection. I ain't going to bullshit. A couple minutes go by. This man comes back. He says, come with me. I was like, well, I try to play it cool like I belong. I was okay. In my head, I'm like, oh, shit. This shit work. This shit work. So when we go through the doors, he walked me in. And where we walking right behind the stage. The whole crowd over this way, I'm walking down the hallway. I'm not even the hallway, though, right behind the stage. Like the stage is, boom, we walking right behind it. They got the backdrop. You can hear the whole shit going on. I want to say at that time, I believe Mark Curry was on, hanging with Mr. Cooper. No, Mark Cooper. I said, did I call him Mark Curry? Oh, fuck his name up. Whatever. Hanging with Mr. Cooper ass motherfucker was there. So he take me past the stage and we go up this other fucking hallway, up the steps, go down the hallway where the dressing room at. We get the Katt dressing room. He was like, yeah, Katt said bring you in the dressing room. I was like, oh man, I was just trying to be backstage and try to see if I could. He's like, nah, Katt said you come into the dressing room. I was like, oh shit. Now mind you, I'm drunk than a motherfucker. This is why I just had the fuck it in me just to go back here and just be like, fuck it. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can get in here because that's how drunk I am. I don't care. I'm already expecting to know. I invited my son, like I had told my son, I was like, yo, before I left, I was like, yo, you want to come with me? Gonna try to go catch that Katt Williams? He was like, yo, you got passes? I was like, nah, you want me to just go down here and see what happened? He was like, nah, I'm not going with you. Have a good time. Nigga just was like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. So, we get to the motherfucking door where the dressing room at. It's a lady, a big fucking bodyguard, white boy, looked like the show off of WWE, wrestling, WWF, whatever the fuck it was, wrestling the show. He's a big white boy, right? So the dude that's the manager, he get to open the door, say, all right, come on in. And the security guard was like, no, he can't go in there. And the manager was like, no, Katt said he can come in. So I look at the big nigga. I had my mask on and shit. This is COVID shit, so I still have my mask on and shit. I think I might have took it off, whatever. Boom, I go in the dressing room. I get in there, they tell me, don't say nothing. So it's a room, I don't know what size, size of a bedroom, and then there's a door, right? And then I just see some ladies. I want to say if I had to say a number, it might have been like maybe 4 women. I ain't see no dudes. It was just like 4 women, maybe 3. Somewhere around that number, right? This what I was drinking. This what had me in that bitch drunk as shit. I'm in that motherfucker drunk as shit, right? So they tell me be quiet. So I sit down for, I don't know, a second, minute or 2, and I go through my phone. I'm texting my homeboy Blake. That was the photographer. Like, nigga, I got up in here. Nigga, I'm in this nigga's dressing room, yo. And like, I remember them saying, don't say nothing. So I ain't trying to say nothing. But at the same time, forgive me for being me. I'm just trying to introduce myself to people without really pretty much saying anything. I just walk up to some ladies like, hello, how you Literally, like, this is how I'm talking. Hello, how you doing? Out of nowhere, like, the lady kind of stepped back, like, nigga, why you talking to me or anything? We told you don't say nothing. Out of nowhere, the doors that's in there, boom. Fucking Grant, Red Grant walk out that motherfucker. Looking serious and shit. Looking all serious like he about to fucking campaign for fucking mayor of DC and shit. Right? And he don't say nothing, he don't even get to say nothing. He just walk out there and look like, I don't know, aggressive to me. It seemed aggressive. So I just stepped to him and shake his hand and say, man, I'm hip-hop's biggest fan, man. It's a pleasure to meet you, brother. I'm a big fan of yours. No sooner than I do that with him, Katt come out right behind him. Now, Red Grant is dressed. But Katt come out right behind him, like within like 30 seconds of me shaking his hand, saying something to him. Katt come out and his hair ain't done. He got on a barber's cape. So he's not presentable for me to say, yo, can I get a flick? Or can I put you on camera, ask you one little question? I was just like, ugh. And Katt say to me, you told these people I invited you? I said, yes. I said, yes, you did. I said, yes, sir. It's a wonderful to meet you. I shook his hand. I kind of cut him off like, yes, it's wonderful to meet you. I'm hip-hop's biggest fan, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a big fan. I didn't mean to interrupt what y'all doing back here, bro. I was not trying to come in your dressing room. I just wanted to, come back here backstage and hopefully catch a couple flicks and possibly get some interviews with y'all, some quick ones. You said I'm media, I'm from Baltimore. I'm trying to tell him my thing. He said, oh, yeah, we know you hip-hop's biggest fan. We looked you up on Instagram. So, oh, shit, hip-hop's biggest fan shit work, nigga. Because I said, yo, the day before, I got pictures with the Oreo bird. I got pictures with the mayor of Baltimore. I got pictures with fucking Tupac's cousins in them. I'm with fucking, man. So, I mean, those were the freshest pictures I had on the gram. Like, if they checked my shit, which he said they did. So before anything else could be said, I said, bro, I didn't mean to intrude. I didn't mean to be disruptive. I didn't even mean to come back here and any of that. But thank you so much for letting me come in, man. I'm such a wonderful fan. I can't wait to see the show. Y'all brothers have good. Before they could even kick me out, nigga, I just pretty much shook their hands, turned the fuck around, walked smooth the fuck out the goddamn dressing room. I just walked the fuck out myself. Thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful show. Boom, walked out the dressing room. Go down the hallway. Go to the backstage and sitting on like the left, like as soon as you go down like the left side of the stage where they got the sound man and all that shit, I go sit there, right? Bam. When I get back there, Mark Curry is just coming off finishing his set. Red Grant comes up. And, I guess he's the host of it, you know what I mean? So Mark Curry comes down, he comes down. I keep calling this nigga Mark Curry. Hanging with Mr. Cooper keeps coming down. I can't remember this nigga name right now. He comes down and sits where I'm sitting at. And, Red Grant up there telling jokes and shit.
I ran Drakeville up so bad, this nigga looking for me. So my nephews come over there, they like, hey, we're gonna take you to the club, we're gonna take you to the club. We got a section beside Lil Wayne's section.
Telling his jokes, in between each act, because he hosting, right? And next, Linnell comes. I see Linnell, I'm sitting back there, chilling. She walk up on the stage, Red Grant come down. Linnell do her act.
Goddamn time. Them motherfuckers was furious. They was dressed up, their face was painted like they were going to fucking Super Bowl and shit. And they had little arms and stuff. And they done broke out new old war uniforms and shit. And they're running around fucking Trump 2020. Got fucking USA.
Her act. Now while she doing her act, I say something to this person, that person. I'm trying to, get little shots and shit. I'm trying to think how this shit went. At some point, I say something to Red Grant. Like, I walk up to him, shake his hand, man, thank you so much, brother. I know y'all ain't had to let me in here. I appreciate it. And no sooner than I do that, the big white boy, the fucking bodyguard, nigga look like the big show off of WWF, come step to me like, man, you can't be bothering them. I said, well, man, they let me come back here. What you talking about? He was like, man, you can go up there in them stands right there. Like, he wanted me to climb up into the fucking seats. That ain't what I'm here for, nigga. So I had to tell him, like, nah, I'm good, man. Like, what you mean? He was like, man, you can go up there. And forgive me. I'm 5'9", about 200 pounds on a good day, right? I never took kindly to bigger motherfuckers making me feel like you trying to do whatever or impose your position on me because you bigger than me. I start standing on my toes like, man, I ain't going up there just because you bigger than me. Shit don't scare me, dog. I'm here in a media capacity, man. I ain't bothering no fucking body. Okay, I'm all right, man. So I step back, fall back. I start recording some more shit. You know what I mean? I go to the bathroom, come back, whatever. Call my homeboy like, hey, I'm over this motherfucker. I'm taking little clips and shit. I'm gonna have them all in here as best I can fit it. Then I'm standing backstage again because I know Katt coming back out because Red Grant up on the stage again. So Katt walked right by me with the Big Show. Say, do your thing, man. He do his thing, right? Say, all right, welcome on stage. You go do his thing. I get some more fucking videos of him. Shit. At one point, I walked out of the side of the show, walked right in front of the stage, and recorded and took a picture.
Make that distinction. Watch what the fuck happen. They're gonna start paying niggas for mandatory vaccinations. Give a nigga a bag of niggas. We'll give you $30 for vaccination. Whether they like it or not. Nigga just walk up on your vaccination. That's that.
Now, the ill part about this is, I saw later on somebody on Instagram, on their story, they took a picture at the same time that I was taking the fucking video with Katt Williams. There's a picture right here. So I was like, oh shit. I mean, I just caught that just on some loose shit, right? Just happened to happen like that. I had on this same fucking shit. I'm trying to tell you. So push come to shove. You know what I mean? I ain't getting take no pictures with Katt Williams. I ain't fucking get to interview nobody. Him, Linnell, Red Grant. You know, he was gracious enough to let me in that bitch. I got what I could get. And then the security guard nigga said something to me one more time. And I was just like, you know what? I shook his hand and said, thank you so much, sir. You have a wonderful night. I don't mean to be a bother. And just turned around and left. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what the fuck happened, how I allowed my way into Katt Williams, into his fucking dressing room. But I didn't mean to go into his dressing room. But it was just funny to me how that nigga was like, you told them that I invited you to the show? I was like, yeah, because you in Baltimore, nigga. Yeah, you in my city. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean? I feel how I feel about myself. So, you know, that's a story for this time. Might share some more with y'all another time. I've been sitting on this for that long, and you know, I catch up with y'all motherfuckers whenever, man. Got some shit cooking coming for the 2023, some interviews, man. I'm just waiting for them to happen and waiting for the timing to connect between the people I've been talking to and when our schedules can align. So, man, look, what do people say? Subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. Yo, share this with a motherfucker. Sharing is caring. So, Hip Hop's biggest fan 2023, man. I'm out this bitch cooking with lava. Peace.